welcome to my video. I hope that you are having a wonderful day today. I want to share with you guys a project that I did, and I was so excited to dive into this particular project. This is my paper pumpkin kit, and it is the one for November. So typically I get my paper pumpkin towards the end of the month, so usually after the 20th. So this is November's kit, and unfortunately it's not available anymore, but you can sign up to get paper pumpkin, and then you can get a box every month. And you know, as a grown-up, we don't get very many surprises anymore, but it's fun to get a little surprise in the mail every month. And I typically don't love surprises, but my paper pumpkin box I always love getting, and I try not to go online and look at what is coming and, you know, what's going to be in the box. So when you get your box, you get all of the goodies to make your project. So you get a Stampin' spot. So this month, it looks like it's Flirty Flamingo. There's some treat boxes in here and some treat bags. There's a whole roll of tear and tape. There's some twine and some paper clips, and that's all going to be for if you're going to make the treat boxes. I'm not. We're going to make some cards today, which is going to be really fun. And then you always get a stamp set. So when I saw these, when I opened my box and I saw these, I thought they were amazing. And so I thought it would be fun to make some cards. So one of the first things that I tried to do was make a flip card. Now this would be so cute to just put into an envelope. All I did was score the top of the tree, and then I attached two trees together. If you didn't want to waste this tree here, what I realized after I had attached everything is that it would probably be better if I traced the tree and just made a white tree to go on the back, and then the front would look like this, and you would open it up, and then it would be a nice card base. I had added a little die cut in there to write a message, but I just realized afterwards a better way to go about it. So you can do that, or you can attach some of these. There's the tree, there's the snowman, and then there's these really cute gifts. And you can see they're really, really large. So they're not gonna fit on the front of a card without having to cut them down, but I'm gonna show you how to do that. So the other thing that I'm going to do is I made sure to save three of the snowman pieces, and I'm actually going to make a banner to hang in our living room, and I'm going to write I'm actually going to stamp the kids' names on them, and then I'll have a really fun snowman banner to hang up, and I think that they'll think that's fun. So I made sure to save that. So let's get started with the card that we're going to make. And we are gonna make a mini slimline card. So these are the pieces I have. I wanna share with you the paper that I'm using. I wanted something fun and colorful, more wintry, and Stampin' Up! Just doesn't have anything in this fun color scheme right now, particularly with the Whimsy and Wonder designer paper selling out. They don't have that. So I went ahead and I grabbed something that would work, and this is the Polar Time 6x6 designer paper or pattern paper. I got this a long time ago. I got it on Simon Says. I would just encourage you guys to look in your stash and see what you have. These are some great just colors. The colors are very wintry. I actually got this for Kayla because, you know, she loves penguins, and so I got this because there were some really cute penguins in it, and I thought it would be fun. But I'm sure you have something in your stash that would work. So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and cut out all of these gifts, and you can just fussy cut them. They're really easy to cut out because they're just squares. So currently, Stampin' Up! Has their last chance list out, which are all the items, not all the items, but most of the items from the fall winter catalog. So those items are retiring at the end of the month. So they have a last chance list, and there are things that are selling out like crazy. The Whimsy and Wonder paper has sold out. The snowflake bundle, which I love, the stitched snowflake bundle, has sold out. So there's lots of things that have sold out. So if you want anything from that catalog, you're going to want to make sure that you pick it up. And then also there was a clearance rack refresh. which is always fun, right? When we can get things on a discount. I love when the clearance rack is updated. And tomorrow on Wednesday, I believe, what is it, the 9th, there is all day free shipping directly from Stampin' Up. So if you want to get in on that last chance list and the clearance rack refresh, you're going to want to do that on Wednesday so that you can get free shipping. So I'm just going to trim out this so that there's not so much of a white border. I just want a really thin border on here, and then we're going to get to making the card. Okay, so we went ahead and trimmed out the gifts. So we have those, and then we're going to make a mini slimline. So you're gonna need a piece of basic black for your card base, and this is gonna be 6 inches by 6 inches. So it's just a 6 by 6 piece of paper, and we're gonna go ahead and fold that right in half, and it's gonna make a 3 inch by 6 inch card, which is gonna be our mini slimline. Then I want to take some of this pattern paper. It's just glittery and really pretty. I love it. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that at 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. And that's going to be the front of my card. Just like this. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a black border around this, and then I can also pop this up with some dimensional adhesive. I just have some foam here. These 2 pieces will work perfect. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do for this card is you're just going to layer your gifts right on the front of the card. And some of these we're gonna pop up, some of them we're gonna leave flat. They're just gonna go all over the front. And it doesn't matter if they're all seen, they're meant to look, the card is meant to look like the gifts are stacking. And then there's this one here, and I stacked it like this. And then I even want one sort of tilted on its side. So let me show you how this one turned out, and it looks just like this. And what I did is I stamped Merry Christmas on black cardstock with Versamark, and then I added embossing powder, and then I just fussy cut around that. I typically don't like that look, but this came out really, really good. I really like it. So there's this one, and then what I'll do is I'll just put a white piece of cardstock in here so that I can write a sentiment. So that is the first one with all of those gifts nice and trimmed. And then let me show you the second one that I did with the snowman, which might be my favorite. So all I did with this one is I took a piece of black cardstock, and all of the measurements for all of these cards are over on my website. So you just need to click on over to my website, and then under each photo of each card, I put in the measurements for you. So I did a standard A2 size card. So it's just 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I took this pattern piece, and I did a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 layer, and I just did that flat. And then I also did the snowman flat. So this is a very flat card. So I just added the snowman on the side, and then you can see I trimmed off a little bit of his head, a little bit of the side, and a little bit of the bottom. And then he's right there. So then I took the Hippo and Friends dies, and I stamped that with Versamark and added white embossing powder, and then added that right to the bottom here. And this one is probably my favorite. The next one I did is this one here. So I took real red cardstock, and I did the card base for that, and then you can see I have this layer here. So this layer is 4 by 5 1/4, so it just gives me a nice layer. I did tone on tone. I added this embossing folder here, but you can add any embossing folder that you have. We all have lots of embossing folders, lots of pattern paper. We can make it work, right? And then I added the tree, and then I did the same thing where I stamped Happy Holidays in real red and cut it out. And then what I did is I added glitter to all of the circles of the trees. So you can see that glitter gives it a little bit of a pop, right? I really love that. So these are the 3 cards here that I created using the paper pumpkin kit. And then I have something really fun for you. You're going to want to come back on Friday, because on Friday I am going to show you how to make this layout here. This is a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout, and we are going to make the second half of this, the other side. The other side is going to feature the tree or the gifts. I haven't decided which one. We're going to look and see which one would look better. And you can add your photos here. So I have made sure that my photo can slip underneath here and then also underneath here. So make sure you come back on Friday and we are going to make this layout with these elements. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. You can check out the description below for all of the supplies I used, and you can head over to my website to see more photos and the measurements of each card. I really loved this. And the great thing about Paper Pumpkin is you always have a ton of items left over. I will use these treat boxes. I'll just put them in my pretty packaging stash, and I'll be able to use them. I'll be able to use the adhesive. I'll keep the stamp set. It has great sentiments. I love the Oh What Fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, checking out these projects. I would love to know which one you like the best. I love all of them, but for different reasons. I love the Slimline because I love the mini Slimline card design. I love the snowman because the snowman is my favorite. Snowmen are my favorite in general. And the tree I love because of all the glitter. So let me know in the comments below which one you like the best. Sorry, you guys, I got a little frog in my throat here at the end of the video. Let me know which one you like the best, and I will see you back on Friday when we take these same elements and we turn them into a scrapbook page. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I look forward to chatting with you on Friday when I see you next in my next video. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. Here on the screen, you're going to see 2 other videos that you can check out. I would love for you to do all the YouTubey things, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you get notified whenever I post a video, and I will catch you in my very next crafty video.